home run race next. Adam Wainwright gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Leading off for Boston, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First of 3 is underway on this Tuesday night as the opening pitch is taken for ball 1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Hernan Perez will be next. Now the 3-0 offering is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Happ is there, and that's the first out of the inning. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you know one thing. You have to be careful with Mitch Moreland. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. So coming to the plate, David Peralta. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. Just getting started at the Rogers Center. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Line, but speared on a hop. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves an error as the side. Brian McHenry gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy here is one of the top strikeout pitchers in all of baseball. Over 200 strikeouts on the season. And this day and age where we don't see pitchers go that deep into games and pitch well over 200 innings, that's saying something. If this guy is on, it could be lights out and lots of Ks.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Roll, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year and keep the big picture inside, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, man, I think everyone should keep an eye on Colton Wong. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
That just misses off the inside for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
Good changeup, and it's 0-2. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We are still scoreless. Here's Brian Dozier now. The squad has put together a strong year, and his home run production has certainly been a big part of it.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's been the bright spot for this team. Anytime in a big spot they've needed a big knock, he has seemed to be the guy, and rightfully so. As we get down to the tight games at the end of the season, his offensive production has got to continue, and he's fighting for a home run title.
Grounded weakly to the left. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
That is big.
There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland.
Mitch Moreland.
First offering on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Moreland, the former Ranger, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 from Wainwright. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
That is big. The right fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. Hit in the air out to left. Happ moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Miguel Andujar now.
Leading off for
Here it comes.
Jays, the third baseman, Miguel.
First pitch is a cutter looked at 0-1. Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So striding in, JT Realmuto, and he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Stephen Piscotty. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Pitch is popped up. Seager waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here now is Mike Zunino. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the second deck and gone. It's a solo homer here for Mike Zunino. Number 26 for him on the season. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at-bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
Batting eighth, the shortstop.
Into the box, Homer Munson. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. The 1-0. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Hit sharply on the ground. Wong is there. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games. Now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Pitch inside the throw. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off the second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
Ready with the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The set and the 1-1. And he popped him up. Wong over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. We played 2.5, and it's 1-0 Boston. Here's Justin Smoke now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. In there, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2. Goodwin, 28 years old. He was a 21st round pick back in the draft of 2019.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail this one. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Peralta comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Brian Dozier is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside, 1-0. A bouncer to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Standing in now, Mitch Moreland, as he sends a soft bouncer to the right side of the infield. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Colton Wong will stand in. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And therefore it is Markakis, and that's your first out. Stepping into the box, Willie Adames. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
got him.
And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Judge, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2019.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
The next 1-2 pitch. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The right fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike 1. Swing, and he pops him up. And that's in there, base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Into the box now, Mike Zunino, as Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And there's ball 1. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Now a sinker's low off the outside corner. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So stepping in, Homer Munson. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 is strike 2, swinging.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Line towards center field. Goodwin will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Red Sox leave 1, but they're up 1-0. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks them offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
Realmuto, 28 years old. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2019.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Back over to Moreland, and they get 2 out of it.
Now batting.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short. Munson is right there, so they do. Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks. He'll be in there to start things out against Adam Wainwright.
Aaron Hicks.
Back on the hill is Wainwright now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat to the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. 2-1. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your 2nd out of the inning.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Stepping in now, David Peralta. As Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole. 0-2. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is on his horse. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. At the plate, Justin Smoke will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
The windup and the 0-1. Good cut fastball that time, and he's in control now. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Justin Smoke becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Stepping in for the Jays, Ian Happ. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Digging in, Brian Goodwin. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And he will get there to make the running play, and that. Now the Red Sox DH, Brian Dozier. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. First offering on its way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. So 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. And he got him. Stepping up now, Mitch Moreland. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Moreland.
Snatched out of midair at first base for route number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Now at the plate, Nick Markakis. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
And that misses. 1-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Wong has it. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Here's Colton Wong now. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
David Hernandez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
The 0-2 pitch. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
In now, Willie Adames, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
The right fielder, number 99.
Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. In there, and it's 0-1. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. It remains 1-0. Hector Rondon has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 35.
Standing in, Mike Zunino. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Back up the middle. Adames picks it up. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was great all night long.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. And he misses again, 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Outside, 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. At the plate, Kyle Seager. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A pitch out. The throw. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land. Ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Two and 1.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
The 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Red Sox leading off the inning, Miguel Andujar, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
The third baseman.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. This is foul right side. Now the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Miguel Andujar is retired, leading off the bottom of the 8th.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff men on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
JT Realmuto is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds it 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Popped him up. Munson has a play, and that's the third out. Standing in, Aaron Hicks. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Aaron.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. A ball and a strike. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Two balls and two strikes to Hicks now.
I got to count 2-2.
And it's fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. One out. Digging in, Hernan Perez. His past numbers against Hector Rondon. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. One-run game here in the top of the ninth.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Count even at 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Riding in, David Peralta. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the power-hitting second baseman Brian Dozier. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there, a great executed changeup, had this batter way out in front.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Justin Smoke. In previous matchups with Luis Avilan, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th. Stepping into the box, Ian Happ. He went down on strikes last time up. Fouled off. The 0-1 pitch. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Ready on 0-2. Swung on and chopped down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And he fouls this one off. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Goodwin. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 0-1 the count. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Red Sox led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Brian McHenry records his 18th win of the year, permitting only one hit in 6 complete innings. Adam Wainwright is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Matt Barnes closes the door for the save, his 29th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 1 run, 4 hits.